Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW TBC Classic and our Tauren Warrior playthrough. Today we are going to do some questing out of Zabrajin, and today we are going to be prot spec because right now we are prot spec. Wanted to try out protection spec in a couple of dungeons and just see how it compares to trying to spec as an arms warrior and tank. And yeah, as you might imagine, it's a little bit easier to tank as prot spec, so I'm going to try to quest as prot spec today. We'll do a little experiment and we will kind of just see how it goes. There is a chance that I will be speccing back into arms after a little while, just so our questing can go a little bit faster, but I'm going to stay prot for now. I want to at least get into some Shadow Labs runs as prot and see how that goes. So today we'll quest that way. You don't look like one of my men. Speak your piece, Tauren. Why didn't you say you had a report from Zurai? I've been waiting to hear from him. I sent him out there to give us a presence on the eastern border, not sit on his hands. Let's see what he has to say. The Ogre threat. As if the Naga and their allies weren't enough, the Ogres are extending their reach in the marsh. They've already conquered most of the area to the northwest, and there isn't much of a buffer left. For each one we kill, several more take their place. I'm not sure how long we'll be able to hold Zabrajin once they decide to attack. Make your way north into the mountains to the Orcish stronghold of Thunderlord. The Orcish stronghold of Thunderlord Stronghold. I will say two things. Firstly, this sentence has way too much stronghold. Yeah, that's basically it. No, just one thing. It has too much stronghold. Thunderlord, the stronghold of Thunderlord Stronghold. And let Nekthar know of our plight. Any help he can spare would be most welcome.
Spirits be with you.
Okay, we'll go to the stronghold. Definitely. We have about 15 million other quests to pick up. Which is good. Reinforcements for Garadar. Still catching his breath, the messenger gestures for you to sit. They may not survive, Tauren. Get to Garadar as quickly as your legs will carry you. In response to your blank stare, the messenger elaborates. The home of the Maghar lies to the south in Nagran. Take the southern road out of the marsh, then turn east at the first fork, and look for a large settlement on the lake. Find our commander, Captain Krogan, there and offer him what assistance you can. Garadar must not fall.
Strength.
Okay, that looks like it's a Nagran breadcrumb, which is a little bit surprising, because I didn't think we would go to Nagran till like 67, 68, but yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I know I want to do Terakar Forest before I do Nagran. Definitely.
Don't be shy.
Angling to beat the competition. It's a relief to be in some place with water after trekking through the wasteland of Hellfire Peninsula. I was worried there might not be any respectable fishing holes in Outland. Now I'm glad I lugged my fishing supplies along. For the most part, the fishing's been good, except for those no-good Fen Cloth Thrashers in Serpent Lake. Okay. Some wanted posters here. We have Wanted Boss Gregok. Wanted Dead or Alive Boss Gregok, Overseer of the Ango Rosh Mushroom Cutting Operation. And Wanted Chieftain Mumaki, leader of the foul and degenerate Lost One tribe of the Daggerfen, for his brutal attacks against Zabrajin and its inhabitants. The chieftain and his band of assassins are responsible for the deaths of numerous scouts and messengers and should only be approached by seasoned combatants. Travelers are advised to avoid the Daggerfen village area to the northwest of Zabrajin. To claim the bounty, present proof of the chieftain's demise. It said dead or alive, didn't it? Or was that the other one? We don't bring people in alive. I mean, come on.
What you looking for?
Stinging the stingers. It's impossible to work with all this infernal buzzing. Do you hear it? I can't get it out of my head. I know exactly what's making the noise, too. It's those damnable marshlight bleeders. The noise always comes from the south and west of the village.
Stay away from...
Kill some bugs for me because they're loud. Okay, I can understand that. Let's see. We have one over here. Burstcap mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms? There's a powerful one here in Zangarmarsh growing real close to Zabrajin. You gotta be careful though. They're calling it the burst cap for a reason. If you get too close without taking the proper precautions, it'll blow up on you. Okay.
Stay away from
Understood. I don't know what the proper precautions are going to be. But we'll find out. And last one here from Seer Janidi. Spirits of the Ferelfen? The most powerful tribe of lost ones in the marsh, the Ferelfen, are said to possess powerful medicine. There may be no truth to such rumors, but anything that might help me channel the spirits of this world cannot be ignored. Find the Ferelfen mystics, hunters, and druids, and capture their totems. Everything I need to know should be apparent from the carvings.
Be good.
Okay, sounds good. Let's take a look at the map here. We have burst caps really close in the vicinity. We also have a quest down here, which we're probably going to want to head south and maybe grab this before we do much else. Marshlight Bleeders are going to be to the northwest. Chieftain Murmaki is to the northwest. And Boss Grog is directly north. So let's head south first. Let's grab this, and then we'll check out, maybe we'll come over here and do Ferelfen protection totems. Since it's pretty far away, in the opposite direction of everything else. Let's think about doing it that way. And yeah, a lot of reading there right away. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all clicking on the video, and at this point, having chosen to spend some of your time here with me today. We could mount up. Mounting up would be a little bit swifter. How are the bags looking? The bags are looking okay. We had recently emptied them out, but maybe I ought to do it again really quick. Eventually we'll get into some, like, actual gameplay, I promise. Yeah, I think we can get rid of this now, and we need to find a jewel vendor. The only one I know about for sure is back in Hellfire Peninsula, so probably when I'm done recording today I need to take myself back there. And I need to buy some cheap gems. I could look for green gems on the auction house. I think I looked at blue gems and they were 33 gold apiece. And yeah, 33 gold apiece for gear that I'm going to replace is a little too rich for me, seeing as how I'm still trying to scrape together the money for our flying mount. So yeah. This we can keep. I think this will be our DPSing neck, and then this will be more of a tanking neck. That way we keep the strength and agility when we are out questing. Okay, that's fine. Let's also grab a repair because we need it. We definitely need it. Let's poke our heads into the marsh out here and see if we can find one of the glow caps so that we know what they look like. Here we go. Burst cap mushroom. Again, not sure what the precautions are. Let's try to collect it and see if it does anything funny. It looks like just a normal click to collect. Does it explode afterwards? No, nothing bad happened to us. Oh, let's grab this one here because we can see it. We might as well head over here and grab it. Okay, now we're gonna head south and we're gonna make towards that quest we can see. We will grab this item though, since we're passing right by it. It would be a waste not to stop. I'm sure I'd passed like 6 of them and didn't see them too. Someone will point that out. That's okay, we only need 3 more, so we're doing pretty good. Okay, the Count of the Marshes. This guy, Count Ungula. Ungula? Count Ungula. So I'm assuming he spawns right here or somewhere near here, and he has an item that begins a quest, perhaps? Not really anything we can do if he's dead, so... How do we want to handle this? Maybe we look up here for a couple more glow caps and then we check on him again and see if he has respawned. I keep calling them glow caps, and they're not glow caps. They're burst cap mushrooms. Completely different item. Not even the same. Doesn't even look the same. 2 more. See one right here. And I see our last one right over here. Then we will go check on our buddy Count Ungula. Let's head back over to him and see if we can get him to respawn for us. Nothing around right now. I don't know if I really want to hang around. Kind of wish we had some other objectives in the immediate area, but we really don't. Let's head over and see if we can take care of the feral fen totems of protection, gather all those up, and on the way back we'll come by this same area and we'll see what's going on then. This might be one that we don't come across anytime soon, but we'll see. I was kind of wondering to myself if any of the Outland zones had a day-night cycle, and being here at 9 o'clock p.m., I can't really tell. It kind of looks the same to me as it does during the day. Maybe you guys know if any of... I know like Hellfire probably doesn't have any kind of real day-night cycle with the sky being basically bare open space. But I wonder if the other... Nagrand especially, I wonder if that has like a day-night cycle or if all the skyboxes just kind of stay the same. I kind of miss that about the old world, playing in certain times of the day and having different lighting effects going on in the zone, whether it was like morning or late afternoon or evening. I feel like that's something that Outland zones don't have. And if they have it, it must be a lot more subtle. This could be near darkness, I guess. It looks dark here basically all the time, I think, though. Okay, so it's not going to be 100% drop rate on these, and a lot of these guys have pets. Okay, I guess the pets don't have a lot of health because I think we just one-shot that guy with a 1000 crit. I probably should have interrupted that regrowth, but he really got me on like a global cooldown there. So that's inconvenient. The good thing about being a protection spec is that it's obviously really hard for them to deal like any significant damage to us. I wonder if I would be doing this faster in defensive stance just because maybe because I have revenge would help from like a DPS standpoint. no matter how you look at it, the kill rate's going to be a lot slower, obviously. And now we don't have the 30% bonus damage on cleave, so again, I don't know. I guess for these guys, cleave is worth it because a couple cleaves can take out the pet. So yeah, we'll cleave these guys. Yeah, I think questing this way is going to be quite an adjustment for me. Oh, that did not hit him. It must have either missed or we weren't close enough. I wonder if I'm prot spec and I do this, that we can't use shield slam. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. Can I not use devastate? Oh, requires a one-handed weapon. Wow, okay. Yeah, I should have known that, obviously. I don't really need the damage meter up, do I? We could work our way into this house here. I don't think we need anything else from this area except for the totems. But we can go into this building just so that we can find more guys. There's gonna be 2 of them here. I don't know if I want to take on 2 of them, but I guess we can. I can't charge though. We're not charging. Okay, fun times. Let's come in here. I guess I just want to devastate a lot. That's what it seems like I want to do. Maybe we put Shield Slam on cooldown, and then we get some Devastates in. And then maybe we hit Shield Slam on cooldown and Devastate between? That seems fine. Where are you going, dude? You're gonna come back eventually. I mean... We're gonna get you. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I can do that. It seems okay. I like being able to use the shield offensively. In fact, I think I can move this like that. I just wonder, is it worth it to heroic strike, and if so, like, when should we be heroic striking? I'm sorry, it'll probably take me a while to really like adjust and work through it, but any tips you guys have on like solo DPS rotations while questing as prot, I'd be up to hear them. And then I wonder, is it worth it to still rend, because I also don't have bonus points in rend. That regrowth, I should have slammed it. Again, I put myself on global cooldown at the wrong time. He snuck it in there really fast, too. These guys really don't want to drop the items. I wonder if I could lockpick, if I can get them out of these out of these wicker boxes. I bet we could. That guy glitched out. It's fine, right? Not in line of sight. Well, when he's floating through walls, I can believe it. I can believe that he wasn't in line of sight. That time we were out of rage. We are having a hard time with our interrupts today for some reason. And now it's time for our specialty as a character in World of Warcraft, the home invasion, where we come into your home, which has no door, and we kill you for no good reason. So yeah, welcome to it. There's a good shield slam. At least we'll interrupt something today. And we were out of rage there. Just can't stop it in a crunch. Having a really tough time with it. I guess regrowth is probably a little bit faster than most heals we come up against. Still no excuse. There we go, we finally got one. It feels good. Large shoulder pads of the eagle, or laughing skull shoulder pads even. 31 stam, 20 int. Alright, no charge for us. When they shift out of their eagle form, that's when we know that they are about to try to heal themselves. It would be cool for the druids to have a flight form that's DPS. It would be cool to be able to select different types of DPS and different types of tank forms. Like, if you could choose between a boar or a bear or a turtle, instead of how, like, sometimes the race determines kind of what look a druid has, I feel like opening them up and making them, like, totally customizable would be really cool. And then having options for, like, that, like, we can see, like, you can turn into a hawk and do DPS. That'd be pretty cool. As opposed to just being stuck as a cat, some kind of bear. Some of the forms in retail take on, like, aspects of other animals. Then again, I don't really know a lot about retail druids these days, so I'm probably just talking out of my ass. Maybe they have more customization than I think they do. I feel like maybe spawning some more guys in here could be good. This guy's off to the races. Oh, I was gonna say, why can't I hamstring this guy? I guess not having rage would be a good reason. It's a good reason not to be able to use an ability, is you just don't have the resource to use it. How are we looking on cloth? Not too bad. Maybe I should make some of these bandages. And maybe while I do that, yeah, maybe while I do that, some stuff will respawn around us. Yep. Good. We haven't really had to heal yet. That's been one of the benefits, I think, of being prot spec. Obviously, our kill rate is a little bit slower. But it's not too bad. I don't mind it. Well, we're finally at 5 out of 10, if you can believe it. Yeah, I don't find myself using rend as much naturally, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe I could take it off my bar. Because again, we don't have improved rend. So, I mean, we have deep wounds, we have 1 point in deep wounds, we're gonna grab other points in deep wounds. But we don't have rend, so do I need to be rending? I'll throw that to you guys. I can make myself do it, I'm just not sure how beneficial it is from a DPS standpoint. Or if it's just a global cooldown that should be spent on something else. Like maybe we get another Devastate in that cooldown and we put up another Sunder. That's going to increase more damage throughout the combat. And probably deal more upfront damage as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about for Rend. Maybe we retire Rend as this build. I don't know. That's it, we're done. 10 out of 10. Perfect. That took a while. I just kind of got into the flow of things, trying to feel out this new build. I'm thinking that I can get rid of Rend. Do I need anything else like on my action bar that isn't currently there? I can only block in defensive stance, right? Yep, shield slam. Revenge I can only do in defensive stance, unfortunately. Concussion blow could come out somewhere. It's on a 45-second cooldown though, so... don't know if it has to go like onto an action button like that. I don't think we need to be slamming anything. Here he is. Alright, but seriously now. Let's do retaliation. And we did loot an item. This bloody mandible comes from an unbelievably large creature. The nether ray that it belonged to has to be the largest ever seen in Zangarmarsh. Judging from the condition of the mandible, the Count must have abandoned a diet of carrion in favor of living flesh. Surely the Cenarian expedition would be interested in such a specimen. Watcher Lisa O has a small camp to the west of Quag Ridge. Okay, where is that at exactly? Quag Ridge. Oh, okay, we have a few breadcrumbs taking us there already, it looks like. Cool. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to town, we're going to turn in the two that we have completed. And we're going to see what that chains into, if anything. And we'll go from there. There's not an easy way to get up on this bridge near the actual entrance. You have to come all the way back here and get up on it that way, I guess. We probably could have snuck through underneath, I suppose. Yeah, we could have been smart and went under the bridge to get into the town. Oh well, now we know.
How you doing, man?
They seem to be divided between images of serpent spirits and bird spirits. No self-respecting dark-spirit troll engages in bird worship. Their spirits are weak, capricious, and best left to the Amani. But the serpent wields considerable power, and this is the spirit I shall study. Spirit ally. We must find out how much power this feral thin snake spirit possesses, and whether it can be bent to our will. Imagine what I could do with the powers of an Outland spirit at my command. Take this totem with you and make your way to the foot stairs leading to the Bohomu ruins. Plant this totem in the ground and it should do the rest. The spirit should not be able to tell who has used the totem until it has manifested.
Spirits be with you, man.
Okay, so we have to like kill a spirit? I guess we're gonna find out.
How you doing, man?
The marsh is missing one thing. There are no murlocs here. Don't worry, I got a plan to fix the problem. See Gargle and Gurgle over there? I plan to give the gift of murlocs to the lost ones. Take this cage with you to Daggerfen village and release them in the northeastern cluster of huts. Now you know I can't be risking Gargle and Gurgle with you, but I'll give you a cage full of colorful young murlocs. Okay, we're gonna unleash murlocs on some people. Sounds fun. So we plant the spirit totem over here. Maybe we want to run down and do that first. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that done. That's taking us back into this more southeastern part of the zone, when a lot of our objectives are now in the northwestern part. We also have this quest right around the Coilfang Reservoir for Fen Cloth Thrashers. Oops, getting clipped on a signpost. Very, very pro. Yeah, maybe we can kind of skirt around. We can either skirt around or we can take the chance of pulling a bunch. We're on a really fast mount, so maybe pulling a bunch is not going to be a terrible thing that could happen. Let's see how far we can take this off in this direction and see what we can get the drop off of us. Well, we didn't drop everything by any stretch of the imagination, did we? There we go, now we're clear. Okay. Can we do this here? Oh, this is the totem. Okay. We are on the stairs. It says Bohoma Ruins. Let's fight our way in a little bit more then. Do we need to be in here, maybe? Oh, you're an elite. Yeah, that's a little weird. I'm not really sure what it wants us to do with this one. Place the totem in the ground near the bottom of the staircase. So we're at the top of the staircase. Let's do what it says. Let's come to the bottom of the staircase. Yeah, okay, it literally just has to be at the bottom. It can't be in the second tier. It can't be in the third tier. We have to actually do it like it says. So yeah, that's always important. Do what the quest says. Don't make something up. Okay, yeah, I guess that is done. We could do a couple of other things here that could ease our way a bit. We could eat our buff food, we can get some potions up. I think I want to come up to the north next and take on these Fen Cloth Thrashers. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. Let's first get a couple potions going. Let's do this. And this. Okay. Perfect. Now we're good to go. Honestly, guys, like, the kill rate is a little bit slower on it, but I'm kind of enjoying it because it's a different series of buttons to push. It's a different series of animations to look at. And yeah, I'm actually having a pretty good time with it. It has its challenges, obviously, like it doesn't deal giant crits, and you know, there's that. But it keeps us alive for long periods of time, and the kill rate is not too slow. Okay, these guys are just going to be out in the water, I guess. Yeah, they're just down here, hanging out. Oh, they're deep in the water. Yeah, I used up the last breathing potion I had the other day. The last charge of the breathing potion, so... that's going to make this a little bit more painful than it would have needed to be. Let's pull this guy all the way up. And so this one's just a kill quest, pretty straightforward, should not be too hard at all. Just that additional annoyance of having to go underwater. I think I'm going to tag them all and pull them back up because they are pretty deep, actually. They are pretty deep. At least we haven't had to run into any packs of the piranha fish that swarm you and just surround you and chew on you until you're either like really annoyed or really dead. Glad we haven't had to deal with any of those guys. I will say this, at least there's a lot of these guys. It takes a minute to pull them individually like this, one at a time. We always are running out of victory rush because of that time. But at least they spawn a lot of them, and you don't have to worry about that aspect of it. I wonder if we can... Oh, look at this. Here's the groupers, the Mudfin Frenzy. Yeah, I don't want to pull those. They come in packs. And they are vicious little jerkbags. I guess if I stay down here for a minute, yeah, I can get that first attack off on them. I should have been doing that the whole time. Should have been staying down there and at least getting our victory rush attack off. Guess I need to go up instead of backwards. That'd be good. I think this is an okay time to bandage and get all of our health back. Well, we only need 2 more. I'm gonna grab this one, then I'm gonna start swimming back in the other direction to get closer towards the town. Let's pull you. Get that off, put a bleed on you. Little thunderclap, and then you can work your way towards the surface with us, please. We will heroic battle shout even. I could probably use Demoralizing Shout more. You know, when I'm out soloing, I really haven't been using it while soloing very much. I don't know if it's really worth it. Yep, that might be a good idea. I don't have a lot of hotbar space though. Now if I stop using Rend, then Demoralizing Shout could definitely come out. It might be more useful than a Rend at this point, especially being in longer fights. Due to the slower kill rate, maybe getting a Demoralizing Shout off is going to be more beneficial than getting a Rend off. Things to think about. Let's come down here and think about getting one more guy before we hightail it out of here. And that is that. Let's get back to town and we'll turn these in. Kind of starting to wonder how much more questing there's going to be to do here in Zangarmarsh. We are making quick work of a lot of the quest over here in Zaberjin. We have a few more, and we have what seems like a little hub down here in the little nook down in the southwestern part. Maybe a few more quests will come out of there. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna just maybe get halfway through level 64, maybe a bit further, but I don't think we're gonna hit level 65 while we're in Zangarmarsh. Unless we do a lot more dungeons, which could be a possibility. We can do mana tombs, but I don't think we can do anything else really until we're like level 68 or higher, so... Not sure how many more times we're gonna want to run Underbog. There's still some decent stuff in there for us. So I might do Underbog one more time. And then I want to do some Mana Tombs runs for sure. Yeah, let's go over here first. Were you able to summon the Feral Fen spirit? You tell Seer Johnny about what happened when you used the totem. The spirit attacked you? It must have a higher affinity for those lost ones than I'd thought. There's no way to compel it to serve me without expending considerable effort. I'll have to search for a new source of power in this wretched world. Sorry to hear that. Okay, what do we want here? Increased damage and healing. We want nothing. We'll take the cape to sell it.
You be careful, man.
And she has no more follow-ups for us, so that's fine. I guess her quest for power is at an end as far as we are concerned.
How you doing, man?
The biggest of them all. You've dealt with most of the little Hydra, but I doubt Magresh was impressed by your display. He's a cunning, ferocious beast, and he's dodged many an angler in his time. I intend to be the last one he'll ever bother. He's bound to be hiding deep in the waters of Serpent Lake to the northeast. He's a has-been. He just doesn't know it yet. Okay, cool. What else do you have? Pursuing Terror Claw. I've caught every kind of fish that lives in the marsh, but there's one that eludes me. Sure, I've caught eels and mudfin frenzies, but the last time I was out on one of those islands in Marshlight Lake, I hooked a gigantic bog strock that snapped my line and got away. Terror Claw, he's called, and I won't rest until he's dead. He's too big for any fisherman to catch, so I suppose we'll just have to kill him the old-fashioned way. In this case, with a sword, yeah. It turns out that is the old-fashioned way. That has a decent waist, because we haven't got a belt upgrade in a while. So that could be good. Yep, we'll take it. We'll take it. But guys, what we're also going to take is a little bit of a break here. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate your continued support on the series. I am still having a great time on the Warrior. And surprisingly, I'm enjoying leveling as Prot-Spec. So I think we'll stay Prot-Spec for a little while longer. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on whether or not we need to rend, or maybe we work something else into this button, and we stop rending for now. Could be interesting to try something like Demoralizing Shout there instead, since we're having longer fights. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about the rotation and about the spec. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again really soon. Bye now.